Oh, welcome back into Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Good morning, guys. Welcome in Thursday, July 17th. Happy birthday to my sister. Happy birthday. And it is 6:12 in the morning, Colorado Mountain Time here. A gorgeous Thursday morning. Let's take a quick peek. Actually, we're not going to share screen until we work out our audio issues, but we know what's happening with the market today. And today's topic, there are a few others that are running today. Um, we're every time I switch to the share screen, unfortunately, we have a technical audio issue, which we will get worked out here in some days. But until then, we will stick on so we don't have any concerns. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency market cap at 3.81 trillion, and fear and greed is coming in at 70. Bitcoin is coming in at 117,893 for one Bitcoin. Your Ethereum has jumped. Ethereum, folks, congratulations and good for you. I want to see everybody make money, including me. And it's never financial advice on the channel. Tap the like and subscribe down below, and don't forget the cable link. And don't forget on Monday, August 18th at 5:30 Mountain Time here, Jim Bazzani from Caleb and Brown is going to be joining us for our first interview. We'll be performing that live with Jim, so please join us. And that is Monday, August 18th. Mark your calendar. Check our site, YouTube site, because we have markings for that, earmarks for that you can tap. You know what I mean. Let's get back to it. Ethereum 3,428, up 8.61% on the day. XRP, the big winner, percentage up on the day. Why is XRP is up 10.26% on the day. $3.25 for an XRP. That was much higher when I woke up earlier this morning. I wouldn't say much higher, but yeah, it came in. I woke up and that thing was jumping. I'm thinking, geez, how high is this thing going to go? It was at about $3.30 or something this morning when I woke up. Anyhow, that's where we are with XRP. XLM is only up 1.27%. It did some running, but Cardano is up 7.75%, 80%. I'm sorry, 80 cents for a Cardano. For one Cardano. Cardano. All right, we have movement. Of course, Ondo Finance is up 5% today. I'm sorry, the Ondo coin is up 5% today. Anyway, XRP's price surge. What's going on here today? XRP's explosive 30-day rally. We're going to cover this now. XRP surged 20 to 35% over the last month, including, stop breathing heavily into the microphone, including some developments that happened as well with XRP, with Ripple. But we'll stick to the charts and just say, according to TradingView, and also CoinGecko, which we're getting my data. Cointelegraph highlights XRP's 35% gain versus Bitcoin in July, reinforcing strong altcoin rotation out of Big Daddy Bitcoin into the alts. We haven't seen anything like a top. We're going to see a continuation this time around. I'm calling, I don't know, this is what my opinion is. This time around, we are going to get a jump in Bitcoin like we just saw, a shuffle, some of those monies shuffling, those winnings shuffling into, some of those gains shuffling into Ethereum, as we saw, but also with the alts right away experiencing gains, unlike before. It's already different, guys. If, in case you never like to say, I don't hear anybody else saying this. But it is striking that I'm not hearing anybody else say this. And why aren't they? Why is no one else saying this? This time it's not the same as before if you've been through a couple bull runs here. A couple of bull runs will tell us that this time actually literally is different. We didn't see them run like this right away last time. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I have a poor memory. I'm going off memory. So I don't remember XRP, XLM utility coins jumping right off the rip like this. I remember it taking Bitcoin to jump, 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 and then finally they would come in. The money would come in after Ethereum jumped like crazy. We didn't see Ethereum jump like crazy either. She's running now, but, you know, right? It's Bitcoin. All the money goes in. Boom. Gains get taken out. Go into Ethereum. That jumps up. Gains come out. Go into the other altcoins, right? Altcoin season. What we're calling how altcoin season always starts, right? Wrong. Not this time. Anyway, yeah, it is literally different this time if you've been watching, unless my memory is poor. And it happened this way last time too. I don't remember. I don't think it did. Market cap momentum is another thing to consider here. XRP's market cap jumped 72% in the last 30 days, nearly 200 bill. It's a key indicator of bullish strength. It always is. XRP and BTC pair breakout, the XRP BTC chart, which is, you know, everybody wants to look at XRP against USD. It's like it's XRP against BTC is kind of like what you. That's an important indicator there. That chart shows 35% increase against Bitcoin. Hello. Anybody home? Confirming broad-based strength. You know, not just in USD terms, which is what a lot of folks want to look like when we start to, and I'm not saying I don't want to be, I only learned this not long ago. A buddy of mine who really knows about crypto, thank you, Gabe, you know, brought that to my attention some time ago, that the majority of the world wants to take XRP against USD, and it should really be XRP against Bitcoin. That's the pair that we should be considering. Technical chart patterns on XRP, analysts reflect a clear breakout with rising volume and relative strength index, RSI, and bullish territory, of course, a healthy uptrend. We're expecting that to continue. Pretty sure anything above 70 we got bullish for RSI, right? Anything below 20% or so is sucky. Anything above 70, I think, on the RSI is saying, hey, you know, bullish territory, and watch us, you know, take ourselves to kind of like 80 or so and higher. For some spells, I wouldn't be surprised. Never financial advice on the channel. Please tap like and subscribe down below. And don't forget our Caleb link as well. And don't forget our Caleb live interview coming up, our first interview. And it's going to be a live interview on Monday, August 18th at 5:30 Mountain Time with Jim Bizzani from Caleb and Brown. Please check that. Jim was kind enough to grace us with popping on and helping our channel and helping spread the word also about Caleb and Brown, which we love. So there's a nice mutual relationship there, and Jim's good enough. You know, Caleb and Brown, let's put it this way, is a nice, established, beautiful organization. We're a not so well established, beautiful organization that has just dipped our toes into the, you know, the crypto world. But thank you, Jim, and thank you, Caleb and Brown, for gracing us with an interview. We really appreciate that very much. We are humbled, and we say to all of you, please join us Monday, August 18th at 5:30 Mountain Time for the illustrious Jim Bizzani from Caleb and Brown. And I'm not being funny. I mean that. He's awesome. Wait till you hear Jim. He knows what he's talking about. Jim is going to teach us some things, including me, about the crypto space, because Jim is a wealth of knowledge, and he would be in his spot. And I've heard a couple of interviews with Jim, and he knows his stuff. I'm so excited about this. Anyway, thank you, Jim. XRP is outperforming not only fiat but also Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we've covered that just a little bit, and so have a bunch of other lovely YouTubers have covered that. That XRP is outperforming them all. Both percentage gains and relative comparisons. Spotlight XRP. XRP takes the cake for both. Current top performing major crypto, that would be XRP. XRP, folks, very happy, and hats off to you, Bitcoin, for your run lately, and Bitcoin community, good for you for sticking in with. You know, I don't know. I do this, right? I think we all do, and we have to jump back sometimes and say, well, wait, why was I doing that? Why was I acting like that? Why was I being like, oh, Bitcoin, maxis, blah, 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 blah. You know, why, oh, Ethereum, it's a slow chain. Why do that? Why? Why talk about that? Why harp on that? You know? Yeah, I look back at things like that and I say, wow, why did I do that? That was so silly. Look at how the negative side of things got the better of me, having me do that. It's all one community. We're all on the same team. We're all on the same page. We're all going for the same thing here, which is legitimate, proper, bona fide, warranted, let's just say, crypto blockchain adoption, right? The real world software, the real world applications that help this world, that make it more trustless, safer, uh, you know, able to find bad people faster, you know, just all these things that a little more power to the people, you know, all these things that block just speed, efficiency, security, all these things that blockchain provides, convenience, you know, that this is, I don't know, this is what we're going for. This is what we want to see. We want to see real blockchain adoption in the world, whether it be, point being, whether it be a Bitcoin, an Ethereum, an XRP, an XDC. You know, no coin will rule them all. We all know that's not the case. That's not realistic. It's not the way the world works. There will be a flood in any nascent technology. There will be a flood in a competition. Everybody wants to be the Microsoft, the Nvidia, right? I mean, this is obvious, right? Everybody wants to be that company. So you get a flood of companies. With crypto, you really do, because you can create a crypto company and a project far more armchair based, you know, from the computer than you could just start up, you know, another type of company. So therefore, you know, we've got, you know, I don't know how many crypto. There's so many. Every month that flips on the calendar, we have like another whatever thousands of crypto, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not okay. It is, might be some great newcomers, by the way. But again, yeah, the point being that, come on, guys, there's not going to be one to rule them all. There will be a flood initially, like any other technology that's nascent, any other, you know, whatever you want to call it, like a crypto, like an internet, like a cell phone, any other industry that's nascent. You know, you'll see this, and then the cream rises to the top naturally, like cream does. There's no process. Cream just rises to the top with certain types of proteins and things, right? So, not getting into all that. But yeah, I mean, this is a natural progression, though, is the point with cream rising to the top, because these cryptos, these loads of cryptos that are in here, guys, some are good, some are bona fide, some are useful. Some have staying power. Some will exist in the world moving forward and rising price, let's just say. You know what I mean? They'll go up in price. So that's never financial advice. That's my opinion. You know, the value will be recognized, will be realized by the world to a greater degree. Their price goes up, right? Some of these are burned and used in the real world, like XRP, once they're used, and thereby, and Bitcoin, you know, once they're purchased, once they're held. Bitcoin, only 21 million in existence, and only X billion XRP, 100 billion initially, but then, you know, half of the supply goes, you know, the whole story. I'm not going through the whole thing. But there are X whatever billion that is still, or the float, let's just say, for XRP is still available. And each time this happens with these cryptocurrencies, it makes their price go higher. So it's not just holding something that's not becoming more scarce and thereby more valuable, and the price going up over time. And also, it's not just holding something that's just sitting there not doing anything. Well, Bitcoin's still a store of value, right? So XRP is being used, though, being burned on the XRP ledger, being used by a bank or an institution connecting with Ripple and connecting with their ODL or on-demand liquidity solution, and actually burning the XRP on the XRP ledger. So, this is a refresher for some folks that my saying this, but I've never kind of gotten into it this deeply on this point, that we're all one huge community, and this leaf turn by me, that and us on the channel, that we are not this XRP only channel, and we do apologize, and it may or may not be accepted by the Bitcoin community, but we do apologize to the Bitcoin community for being knuckleheads. Not knuckleheads, come on. I'm going to speak for me, because the rest of the channel, they never, this was me, the crypto tank, who was being a knucklehead. So the knucklehead has come and said, please forgive the knucklehead for being a knucklehead. My heartfelt apology to the Bitcoin folks, and I really mean this. Please accept my apology. How foolish. Bitcoin has its strengths and its weaknesses, and so does XRP, and so does Cardano, and so does every other cryptocurrency that exists. The meme coins, okay, they're the meme coins, and blessed be. Same thing with them. Blessed be the meme coins. I'm not Shiba community, all these folks. My way before was not the way. This is the way. To be inclusive and to say, please, no hard feelings. I was being a knucklehead. Please forgive the tank, Ethereum community, Bitcoin community, any other community we've offended, and with the swearing, we finally have pulled this channel together to the level of professionalism we were looking for. So thanks for sticking with us with our evolution on the channel, taking us from high school to grad level, almost. We're getting there. We had a great day today, a great time on the channel. We always do. Thank you so much. Let's answer a question real quick from a turkey base. Thanks for joining us on the channel. You think we'll see XRP dip under $3 again? I'm looking to get Moss. Oh boy. I can never tell you when to buy. I don't want to just say turkey because it sounds like I'm being rude. Turkey base, I love the name. Turkey base. Freaking awesome. 911. I'm not saying the rest of it. I don't know if you. All right, here's the deal, Turk. Thanks for joining us on the channel, and please tap the like and subscribe if you don't mind. And I don't know if you're a male or a female, but sir or ma'am. I think XRP will do another dipperoonie. That's my opinion. I could never give financial advice on the channel, and you know that. I couldn't tell you when to buy. You'd have to buy when you want to buy. I can say that my opinion is, if that's what you are looking for. I can't go to charts on the screen. I apologize, Turkey base. I cannot do that. It's such a great name. It's such a great name, Turkey base. I want to say Turk. Just call you Turk, but I hope that's okay. All right. Bitcoin doing a little tank show, just a hair. She jumps up and down. She's at 117,739. All right, XRP's at $3.24. She's up $9.87% on the day. And Turkey, if you're still listening, on the 7-day up 32.56%, and on the 30-day up 47.32%. On the 90-day up 56.30%, and on the 1 year up 428%. Now, to help to answer your question, we'll start zoomed out from the 1 year. Let's get to calendar. Let's get to well, before we do that, let's get back to a 30. Boy. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure you know what we've been looking at, right? I know you've been looking. That's the 30-day chart. Now let's get to the 1 day with candles, and we have printing right now. I don't know. Can't tell if we have a hammer printing right now. A nasty hammer printing. A nasty, nasty hammer printing, such as you probably cannot see, but if you look right down here, you will see, I don't know what you know about charts, you'll see that nasty little hammer there on the candle. that nasty on the candlestick chart there on the 1 day. You'll see that nasty hammer right before we jumped. We look like we're printing another one here. It's hard to see on this last candle. It's hard to see. I'm not tight enough. And I stopped my TradingView like $80 a month subscription to be zeroed in like on the 32nd because I was going to jump into day trading. And I'm like, Frank, stop trying to pretend you're that smart. You're going to lose, and stop being dumb. And you could do other things. You're not going to learn to be a day trader. But anyway, just the honesty of it. And I caution everybody who wants to think they're going to become, go ahead, God bless you, try. Just be careful. Don't trade with any real money for the first year. That's always the suggestion at all. As tempted as you would be, maybe 2 years, and then see if you can become proficient. All right, Turkey, I'm holding. Oh, yeah, don't. Okay, that's okay. Just don't say what you're holding. I don't know if it really matters. I just wouldn't say what you're holding. I'm not going to say it out loud, but don't say that in there. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, Bonk and Shiba. Okay. Yeah, Turkey, it's cool. You could say. My suggestion always on the channel, because people can see and stuff, just for safety. Not that anyone's going to just come and, I mean, come on. Let's not be crazy. Let's not be weird and paranoid. It's just always safety wise. Maybe don't say exactly what. But yeah, generally speaking, fine. I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. These are a good start. Turkey, you are on the right track. I hope it's okay. Tell me if I can call you Turkey. I want to call you Turk, so I could just be faster. But anyway, I don't want to be offensive. But yeah, my advice to myself has always been, Frank, what you want to do, Frank, is you want to load up on as many as you can, Frank. Not you, me. You guys never buy anything because of what I'm saying on the channel. This is never for financial advice, and I could never tell you what to do with your monies, and I never would. I hope that what we do here is helpful. We're going to wrap it up here today. Thank you, Turkey Base. Thank you so much, Turkey Base 911, for joining us in here. I love your handle name there. Frickin' hilarious. Thank you so much, and good for you for being on the ball. In my opinion, never financial advice. Please tap like and subscribe. Check our Caleb down below. And Max, morning, how you doing? And I'm sorry I got to jump off, Max. Thank you for jumping in. Max 777 joining us in here this morning as well. And Turkey, yeah, thanks, Turkey. Yep. Oh, Zach, what's up, man? Yep. All right, cool. Oh my God, quick buck on the side. Hey, Zach, I could never give you financial advice on the channel. Thanks for joining us and finding us. Let me tell you something right now. How cool that you found us. I spent some time in Irwin, Pennsylvania. You know where that is? Oh, Max has been on for a while. Sweet. All right. Awesome, Max. I was in North Irwin, Pennsylvania. I'm sure you know where that is. Kind of like an hour out of Pittsburgh. That was awesome. Love the people in Pennsylvania. I'm from Connecticut. Well, Connecticut's a great place. Folks can be so grumpy sometimes on the East Coast, but I love them. They're grumpy everywhere, but I love the East Coast. That's my stomping ground. I love Connecticut. I love my people, my friends, my family from Connecticut. That's where I'm from. But did live in Pennsylvania for some time, and also lived in New Jersey for a while and things. But yeah, it's great to have you guys on. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for being interactive in the comments as well. I do read all the comments as well, so just so everybody knows, anytime you drop in there, I do check them. Zach, thanks for joining us. You could just be at the start of your journey here. I could never tell you what to do and wouldn't with your money. You do what you wish. If you observe us and make certain moves with your money, that is your prerogative. You certainly are permitted to do that, right? You just couldn't put it on us or the channel for your financial decisions. You got to do what you do. Why don't you guys, I'm going to wrap it up today, but please stick with us moving forward in the mornings here, right around this time. And let me know, please, what you want from me and from the channel, if you don't mind, because I feel like I push this content out that I think all of you want. I would like to know what you guys want me to push out for content for our long form videos, which then kind of our shorts come off that, and then also what I cover live, which is kind of every morning, besides current events and things. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate you very much. Max and also Zach, have a great day today. And guys out there in crypto land, everybody in crypto land, you know I love you here. Tank, Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy. And don't forget, Monday, August 18th, 5:30 Mountain Time, Jim Bizzani from Caleb and Brown gracing us with an interview that's going to be awesome. Please join us for that. You guys have an awesome day today, and thanks for stopping in and joining us.